Hello everyone. Welcome back. Today, we're tackling a common frustration with the Oster ExpressBake 5838 bread maker, that stubborn baking pan. Getting it out can sometimes feel like a real workout. But don't worry, I'm here to show you some easy ways to remove it without damaging your machine or your freshly baked bread. So, let's get started and demystify this process. First, make sure your bread maker has completely cooled down after baking. This is crucial for safety and prevents any accidental burns. Unplug the bread maker from the power outlet. Don't ever attempt to remove the pan while it's still plugged in. Now, let's address the main problem, the stuck pan. One method is the oven mitt wiggle. Using oven mitts for a better grip and protection against any residual heat, firmly grasp the handle of the baking pan. Gently wiggle the pan back and forth. This wiggling motion helps to loosen any bread crust or residue that might be sticking to the sides. Apply steady, even pressure while wiggling. Avoid forcing it too hard, as you could damage the pan or the bread maker. If the wiggling doesn't work, try the tapping trick. With the oven mitt still on, turn the bread maker upside down over a soft surface, like a folded towel or a cutting board. Gently tap the bottom of the bread maker. The tapping vibrations can dislodge the pan. Be careful not to hit it too hard. The goal is to loosen the pan, not break the machine. Another technique involves using a spatula. If you see bread stuck around the edges of the pan, use a non-stick spatula to carefully loosen it. Run the spatula along the inside edges of the pan, separating the bread from the metal. Be gentle and avoid scratching the non-stick coating. Once you've loosened the bread, try the wiggling method again. If none of these methods work immediately, don't get discouraged. Sometimes, it takes a combination of techniques. You can also try letting the bread maker sit for a little longer, allowing the bread to cool down even further. Another helpful tip is to lightly grease the baking pan before adding your ingredients. This can prevent the bread from sticking in the first place. Remember to use a baking spray or oil that's suitable for high temperatures. Cleaning the baking pan thoroughly after each use will also prevent future sticking issues. Use warm soapy water and a non-abrasive sponge. Avoid using harsh chemicals or scouring pads, as they can damage the non-stick coating. Finally, consider investing in a bread maker pan removal tool. These tools are designed to safely and easily remove the pan from the bread maker. They often have a hook or lever that allows you to gently pry the pan loose. So, those are some easy methods to remove the baking pan from your Oster ExpressBake 5838 bread maker. I hope these tips were helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more helpful kitchen tips and tricks. Your support helps me create more content like this. Let me know in the comments if you have any other bread maker tips or questions. Happy baking!